Donald Trump looking for a strong finish as the Clinton campaign careens toward Election Day, plagued by WikiLeaks dumps and the restarting FBI investigation into Hillary Clinton's emails. Momentum is in Trump's favor this week, and though he's still behind in most polls, the gap is closing quickly. But is it closing quickly enough? Jim Osman is the D.C. bureau chief for Media General. We've had him on the show many times. Jim, I want to pop up your predictions on the screen, and then I want to ask you this question because the last time you and I had this discussion, there was a path to 270 that Hillary Clinton was taking that seemed a lot more effortless. And now we can see there she's not getting quite as many as you had predicted before, 294, so still over 270. But I remember at one point we were talking up in the 300s. So what's changed for you? Well,
I mean, certainly the Comey effect, which is obvious. I think that right after that, her poll numbers started to crater. And in some regards, when you look at the internals of the polls, what we were seeing is that non-college educated women were starting to go towards Trump. And so the map I had probably a few weeks ago was probably one that was the best for Hillary Clinton, the best outlook for her, and that's no longer the case. She's not going to get 350, 360, 370, 380. At best, I think she may get about 320 electoral votes. She probably will get around 280, 290 potentially, but the question is, can Trump come back? And I think that the answer to that is yes, there's probably about a 1 in 3 chance that he could pull it off, but he's not going to get any more than, say, 272, 273.
Okay, and I want to talk about a few specific states with you, but first and foremost, I had read a stat that Real Clear Politics says that 6 states have a margin of error, or a margin rather, of 2 points or less. And in 2012 and 2008, it was closer to 4 states. And 6 states, I mean, that could be the possibility of seeing a surprise on voting day. 6 states is a lot.
Well, it feels like fool's errands at the election time almost every 4 years, where political consultants on the left and the right say, hey, Pennsylvania's within 2 points. Republicans get on a plane to Bucks County, Pennsylvania, and they don't win. I think that, you know, Michigan is likely to go to Hillary Clinton and has for many, many years gone to the Democrats. The same with Wisconsin. I just am skeptical when I see polls that have it that close. But if you look at the average from the entire election, she's been leading in every poll in Michigan. So that's what I look at most, is not necessarily 1 or 2 at the end, but the entire polling for the election.
All right, well, Jim, I have about 5 more questions for you, but I'm getting the rap cue in my ear, and I know that you're familiar with that, so I'm sure we're going to have you back, and thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.